Hello and welcome to ByWandyM. I am WandyM, here to share all things real about the digital world, from education, job markets, and personal financial management for those new and old to the game. This is never seen before content for majority of us here, and I am here to spill the beans on these digital secrets that we are unmasking today. Now, today is about to be a bit of a different vibe here. I know that we're usually all about our courses and all about our business, but I just wanted to come here and share something very important, because I wanted to tell you guys why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm practically forcing this knowledge upon people. It's because I wasted close to 4 or 5 years not knowing any of this stuff and not knowing what to do, and only knowing the conventional way of doing things, of going to school, then varsity, then a job. So guys, this is me and this is the story behind WandyM. So after my first year of varsity, I knew, even before it ended, I knew towards the end that it was not about to be good. And I knew because of certain financial situations that were going on at home. So I knew that, you know what, girl, get yourself something and start making your own side hustle money or something like that, because it started getting tight even before that. So by the time the end of the year came, I had established this business model of sorts. I would make custom bikinis for people and then they would pay me. And I also used to do this to the guys, where I would say, buy your girlfriend a bikini, why are you being like this? And then the guys would design whatever bikinis they wanted their girls to wear, all of that. Basically, I flipped a trade that I had learned from just crocheting doilies and all that stuff, and I made it into stuff that you can actually wear. And I flipped the script for myself. I saw money coming in that I didn't even know that I could have, and at times I wouldn't ask for certain things at home because I could do them myself. Now with this, I had no education on advertising, on the fact that there was something called Etsy, all of that. I had no idea that I could do an entire online store for free. So I was doing this basically hand delivery, postal delivery. It was costing me too much. And so when the following year came, in as much as I had studied all of this marketing techniques and all of these online business techniques, I couldn't use them because I didn't have all the information. So the following year, I resulted to going against what I felt was good, and going against my business and going towards working for somebody else. And guys, the fear of failing was real for me, because in as much as I may have had this solid business monologue and I may have had a steady stream of clients, I went into the real world and I started working in corporate South Africa. And guys, it was not nice, because I was in an industry, my course that I was doing was in an industry where it was very rigid, and nobody was planning on telling me that my course was very rigid. And considering the fact that I'm not that tall, I'm not that intimidating, you know, until you start talking to me. But I experienced a lot of this stuff that you see here on the screen, guys, like especially the sexism part. Like, the racism was not so bad, but the sexism, guys, the harassment, people just trying to reach. And at one point, I was the only female employed on a particular work site. So I was managing these guys, and I was the only female there for weeks, until eventually when it started getting more and more finished, more people started to come. I started to see more women, you know. It was just, even in class, we would be the smallest percentage of females were the smallest percentage. So I knew that coming into the world. So I saw that, you know what, my hard work was just nobody was appreciating my work. Nobody was appreciating the effort that I was putting in. The pay was horrible. The hours were horrendous. So yeah, I just decided, my breaking point came during COVID. I'm not sure whether a lot of people had their breaking point there, but during the pandemic, I took my side hustles and I turned them into full-time jobs and full-time freelancing. Guys, I was able to cover my salary and then some extra, and I started to take online classes, and I started to get certificates for free. And you can check that video out here. I will link it for you guys on how you can get the financial aid for free. Guys, I started to see how this was going to happen. I started to use LinkedIn. I'll also link my video for LinkedIn here. It was my breaking point. I was desperate to get out of that situation because I had been wrongfully let go. That's what they called it. And it just got to the point where I was like, you know what, this is too much. I don't need this in my life. My side hustles could possibly cover my salary, if not at least half. At that point, I was like, I could go for half of my salary right now and I would be fine. And so when my family saw that I was able to live through doing all of this, they saw that I was also taking these online classes. I was actually taking more classes, continuing with my degree. And they were like, okay, you know what? We see that you're into this. And so my breakthrough came, guys. And when it came in the form of me actually going after what I wanted. I started putting more effort into my freelancing, putting more effort into my businesses, putting more effort into my bikini line. I was still making custom bikinis. People were still ready for December. So I was basically still dealing with my old off the internet clients, and it was working for me. And even with LinkedIn clients, I got new ones there. I already shared the link to it in the previous slide, but guys, I would never trade what I do for a living now. I am not, my hours are according to me. I do things that I want to do. Guys, you can do it if you put the hard work in. All you have to do is put the hard work in, get the credentials for it. I will link my courses entire analog here, as well as you will see my Google Analytics in that playlist, because that's the thing that stepped up my game from just online freelancing to online business freelancing. And then now it's actually helping me move through to more businesses, bigger businesses than what I'm doing right now, which is just a small scale of people to just basically keep up with my month-to-month needs. Guys, I'm telling you right now, the only person stopping you is you. And just, guys, to leave you with my final thoughts on this. Okay, I know that I can reinvent myself from anything, from nothing, from 0 rand, from $0. I can take myself and make myself somebody, and I know that now. I know that budgeting and saving and financial management is the stuff that I need to deal with, and I will link that my financial playlist here. And guys, educating myself beyond just my craft, beyond just my degree, is another thing that uplifted my game. Now guys, I really love you guys. I'm thankful for the support. We have just finished season 1. Season 2 is coming, and it's going to be all about employment, self-employment, my journey through self-employment, my experiences, and how I actually compiled everything. I'm going to take you guys from business plan all the way to financial plan, all the way to the business itself. It's been real, guys. Season 1 is over. Thank you.